Alright, so we're here at Spirit Peaks Raceway, and today we're going to go out and teach her how to drift. First we'll start off with some donuts, and then hopefully step up to some wide donuts, and maybe even some figure eights.
Sweet.
And at the end, once you do all that, I'll teach you how to do burnout. Is that cool?
Perfect.
You ready?
Yep.
Are you stoked? Tell them what car you're driving.
E36 Ti Compact. With a S52? M52. S52? S52.
Yep. And what do you think of the car?
It's hideous.
She doesn't like compacts because they're ugly.
Not at all.
I just keep telling her that she hasn't reached that point of her life where ugly things are cool. Like when it's so ugly that no one wants it, it makes it cool because we're automotive hipsters.
You are.
Yeah. You ready to drive?
Yep.
Let's go. All right.
Also from the inside.
Yeah. It's better. Look, I'm like a pit crew now. I forgot to clean window. Look, it even says the note right there. Clean window. It's about my crew about the windshield.
Can you go back and forth? Thank you.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's better. It's good. It's wet and dry though, so it'll be fun.
It's wide though, huh?
Yeah.
So
It'll be nice.
that'll be nice.
Took it off the lift last. So I was just making sure that spring perch is on there. If you want, we can go back on the skid pad and work on some donuts and shit first.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna let you be,
Okay.
and each time you finish, I'll give you a thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs down for me.
Okay.
All right, so we're out here today at Spirit Peaks Raceway, teaching Chelsea how to drift. If you don't know, that's my girlfriend. She's in the car right now, and we're starting off with some donuts. She's doing really well. This is her first time really ever going to do donuts. So that's pretty solid. And basically I'm just teaching her how to use the throttle, keep it more concise and not use a lot of movements. And then use the steering to get around it so she can feel how the car reacts. So she's doing left and right ones over here. And it's actually patchy out. It's like half wet, half dry. So it's not easy to be doing donuts right here, right now. That's really good. Good job.
Now what?
Make it smoke.
Now what?
Second gear, same thing.
You want me to shift?
No, just start in second. But remember, now you're in second. You're gonna have to give it more gas to get it going, but you'll have to play with the throttle more.
Okay.
So just remember that.
At good RPM.
You'll probably be at a little less RPM.
No, but have I been at good?
Oh yeah, you're good. You're like 6,500, 7,000. It sounds like. It's fine. You're not hitting the limiter though. It's good. We just do the same thing, second gear. This particular car has really short gears. Let's back up a little bit. She just understeered, but she knows. She was shaking her head. No. This car's really short gears, so second gear is like a 1.5 gear for most cars. Clutch kick. Clutch kick. Clutch kick.
I said I didn't.
I know, that's a problem. Drive, there you go. So she just started understeering, pushing the front, didn't have good control of it because she didn't use the clutch kick to break the car loose instantly. So that's what she's gonna work on now. So you actually do the clutch kick. You can hear. She's not clutch kicking at all. She knows. She's in the car shaking her head. I did a clutch kick. kicking. Let's see what she's got. You can see how slick it is. The front end just wants to push. Alright, so here's like second or third attempt to second. Perfect. So now she just needs to reel it in a little bit, but she did too much. So now she'll see if she can figure out how to back it down. She's plowing the field over here. Start a little slower, and as soon as you feel the clutch kick actually happen, throw your right hand down on the left turn, or your left hand down on the right turn.
Okay.
To catch it. Okay?
I'll try.
Just take off in second. So this has a 391 rear, but fifth gear is 1-to-1 in these cars. So the fifth gear being 1-to-1, the gears just mean it's way shorter. Give it a little more throttle, but she's getting it. All right, so we widen the circle a little bit, so she has to use a little bit more throttle. She still hasn't figured out the clutch kick yet. There she goes. She's in there. I know what I did. I got it. I know what I did. So funny. So a lot of people are visual learners, so by putting the square out there, now she has a visual, like, I have to go around all of these, you know, not just make my own lines. But yeah, she just needs to give it more throttle because she's at that point where she's barely getting enough wheel spin. There it is. More throttle. Just... Oh, dang. Hitting the lock stops there. There you go. She knows, like, she starts understeering. She's like, give up. It's not good. At least she knows. Most people just keep plowing the field. Like, why won't it start drifting? So since it's wet, the more wheel speed you have, meaning the higher RPM you have, the wider of a circle you're going to go. So your start speed is perfect. Don't go any faster because you're at the point where the front's going to plow, like it's going to understeer. So you don't need to go any faster.
Am I like 4,000?
Yeah, I don't know what you're at, but...
No, that's where I'm at.
While you're drifting?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to be higher RPM to be able to do the circle.
Yeah, but then I always spin out.
In the beginning. But once you get the car sideways, just like you have been...
Can you make it a little smaller?
No. Because when it's smaller, you don't have enough RPM. The car's like almost bogging. So what I'm saying is this.
I'm at a higher RPM when I'm at.
Yeah, so initiate how you have been. Once you feel it sideways and you like have a good amount of angle, you always have really good angle, you need more RPM to be able to continue the circle. And just once you get it going, feel it out. Give it more throttle, see what it does. You know what I'm saying? Because you could almost basically limiter this and it'll work. But I mean, try not to be on the limiter, but I'm saying, so do exactly what you're doing, but once you're sideways, your wheel is caught, you're in drift, give it more throttle. That's all.
That's why I keep spinning.
No. You're only ever spinning after on your initiations and stuff.
I know.
Doing what you're doing, you're feeling it out. I can tell you're making changes each time.
Yeah, that last, like, I tried to change direction. I was like, I'll just go for it. And it
Right, but what I'm saying, that was, yeah, I mean, you still controlled it. You're not running over cones and everything.
Okay.
So you're good. You're doing really, really, really good. I'm not just like boosting your ego, but you're looking really good. So just more throttle though, that's all. Everybody just bombed it on YouTube. Look, she has to flick me off immediately after. She's like, I wasn't even doing anything. She like went from the door jam up. She does here now. We might be in the danger zone, so I told her to give it more throttle. So the reason you spun there is because you let off throttle the turn, like the whole 90 degrees before that. You initiate and you immediately just don't stay on the gas. So do the same initiation. Once you're sideways, give it gas.
Maybe I need to make my circle bigger because I feel like I'm just going to run over cones.
No, you're running over cones because you're not getting enough throttle. You're going too slow. Does that make sense? Do the circle, go too slow. She finally figured it out. She got on the gas. Jesus
ran him over.
You're not even looking at him.
You
That was perfect.
won that argument.
But you felt lots of
Yeah.
angle too. You were like,
Damn
shit,
it.
a lot of angle. While you're doing it,
Angle.
like you were feeling it out, like when you feel like, oh, I'm losing angle, just smash the gas to the floor for a second. But then go back to your comfort spot where your foot is. Because you definitely have a spot that's like, you are definitively right there.
That was that one?
Right. But I'm
Yeah.
saying, so like you're like, oh, I'm gonna start losing some angle, just go whack real quick on the gas.